Why are you
do, man.
flossing?
Because it's recommended by 9 out of 10 doctors.
Who's the 10th one who's like, you know what? I don't think so.
He knows big floss is just full of.
You have 2 flossers that you're
I gotta do the
flossing
water
right
one
now.
too.
What did
Yeah.
you eat that you need to floss this
3
minute?
steaks.
Popcorn? Oh, steaks.
Uh-huh.
Your
Yeah.
teeth are so open. So
I
much
guess
meat
so.
goes into the
I would
gaps
say,
of them.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff stuck in there. I would, I'd say that the steaks are probably the primary thing that
Over
gets stuck in my
popcorn?
teeth. Popcorn gets stuck in like the corners and stuff, or in the back. There's no reason
I've
to
been
floss back there.
noticing, right, as my teeth have been shifting more into not straightness, after you don't wear your retainer and your braces come off,
Mm-hmm.
I've been getting more stuff stuck in there because they're like not straight, if that makes sense.
So they're like expanding then is your mouth's natural. What the
I don't know.
fuck is it? You know what? I have 3 things and just added a 4th thing to rant about. So we need to get
Wow,
wait.
this is gonna
holy
be a
shit.
long podcast. It's just gonna be rants in the tournament. That's it.
Let me write them down to make sure. But what the fuck's up with braces and retainers? Get the job done.
Oh, I agree. That's a great. Ooh, you know what? Well, it's impossible to invent, but that's a good vulture's nest right there.
Oh, that could be a good vulture's nest. I wonder
Yeah.
what it would be. Is it that it's connected to the bone skull? Like your skull
That your
shape
teeth just
is affecting
want
it?
them to be fucked. I don't know, man. Like right away, not born with good teeth, right? Like they're gonna come in fucked up. Secondly, you fix them and then they fuck up again if you don't keep them fixed.
It's just awful. That's why I never got braces.
Yeah, that's a good rant.
People are just used to my
yours aren't too bad though.
Gangly teeth. Yeah, you get used to it. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't saying I was used to it. I'm saying yours aren't that bad.
If I
feel like some
people's pearly whites.
Some people's are bad to where I wouldn't get used to. I'd be like, oh, you kind of need to fix that. Yours, I don't think they're that bad.
Oh, okay, yeah. But if I went from like one day I had straight pearly whites and then the next day I had these, you'd probably notice. You'd be like, oh, what happened?
Well, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Day to day.
What was my 4th rant? Well, I've got 3, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you ready? I feel like I'm ready.
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like we really missed some gold before we started
rolling. We really did. Hello and what? Are you gonna play the music or no?
Yeah, let's do it to. You
try and do the.
We'd love if you shouted out our podcast blank, and then they go on to explain the podcast.
Okay, tournament time. What do we do here on Tournament Style? Well, I'll tell you what we do here.
Didn't know Macintosh was an Apple until last week's episode.
No, shut up.
All right, fine. It's called Tournament Style. Are you happy? The podcast it's a 2-man comedic show where we host a tournament every week and figure out the best thing in any given category.
You just flossed.
On Fantasy Everything Meets the Goat Show, aka the perfect.
Is the music
podcast.
over?
No.
Shit.
Written by Guillermo and Austin, 2 listeners from, you'll never guess.
Buffalo.
Austin, if you can.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad you played it in its entirety. It deserved it. Wow.
Hold on, there's 4 more minutes. I accidentally
I'd listen. That'd be fun.
Hello and welcome to Tournament Style. I am your host, Austin, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Guillermo. Did you get a new haircut? You look good.
I got a haircut less than 2 hours ago. That's right. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I think this one came out pretty good. Shout out to Roger at Floyd's Barbershop on South Lamar somewhere.
You look surprisingly handsome today.
Oh, I think I needed that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I was getting kind of goofy. If I've never talked about this on the podcast, I always wait too long to get a haircut. I hate getting haircuts. I never know if it's going to look good or bad. I hate my head shape.
You hate your head shape.
Hate my head shape.
Get into that.
Get into
why?
What? Get into why I hate my head shape?
Yeah.
Because it's not a
it
great
just looks like a head.
Shape. Yeah, but so what happens is
Okay. Sorry, I'm interrupting you
no.
immediately. No,
You're
I want to
totally
hear
fine.
this. I just had another question in my head.
So I think it's just it's a little too it's small and round at the top. So the hair helps. The hair helps, but
You have good
I
hair for the people
yeah.
listening.
I mean, it's not terrible, right? It's a little
30-year-old
bit. It's
man. Your
graying
hairline
a little
doesn't look like
bit,
it's
and
moved, and
it's
you
not
got
too
some
bad.
salt and pepper. Yeah.
Um, but yeah. So when I was in college, one time I got a very, very, very short haircut and realized that I have Darth Vader head. Like it looks like that. You
Like
know
when
what
he's
I
all
mean? It's
burnt
just
up.
kind of yeah, just the old school bald Darth Vader. Like it's just not. Or like the the blue wizard guys in Game of Thrones. It's just too round. I don't
Okay, I
like
feel
it.
like I'm not remembering them very well.
I
But
just don't have a good which is why I feel like I could never pull off like a cool bald look because I
right.
feel
Like
like
if your hair was the same length as your beard, like all around, like all like
right
that, like
it wouldn't look
low
very
shaved, you wouldn't like
yeah.
it.
I wouldn't like it, and you would see more of the shape that I'm talking about. Really, here it looks fine, but it's the hair filling out that top part.
Okay, the question I had was whose head shape do you like? Is there a famous cuz like
Oh
it feels
yeah.
like yours looks normal to me, right? Like I don't think I notice it weird at all, but it seems like you do. So I'm wondering if you've noticed like whose head shape would you want, or like that you've seen you like.
I just googled cool bald celebrities. So yeah, Jason Statham bulges a little bit. Billy Zane's a little too. Vin Diesel's not bad. Vin
Vin
Diesel's got a
Diesel.
good bald head shape. So does J.K. Simmons. It's just normal looking for that. Woody Harrelson's head is big.
But do you think if they had hair,
Uh,
you think you would notice their head shape being weird, or like?
I think it would like hide. Also, I think all of these people pull it off pretty well. I'm just looking for the one that I would aspire to if that was an aspirable thing.
There are some people that look better bald, right? Like some of those guys you named would
Yeah, I
look
agree.
odd
I
with
think it
hair.
has a lot to do with head. Oh, the person looks better bald as opposed to with hair.
Yeah.
That's a hard question for me to answer. It does seem like when you look at someone who you know is bald. Oh, John Travolta has good bald head. Yeah. So let's do John Travolta bald versus hair. John Travolta bald versus hair.
You're a terrible Googler. I'm
Hey,
just gonna be
hey,
honest
hey.
with you.
Okay, here's my thing. He just looks like a different person. So
He does.
he's not a good example of this. I think it depends on the person. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like The Rock probably looks better bald, in my opinion, than if he had hair.
Didn't he have like curly hair, or was that like
He does have curly hair, yeah.
Bald Rock?
But
No,
I feel like
that's not
most
it.
bald people, like in Hollywood, are bald because they can't grow the hair. I'm saying like if they could, if they had like a certain hairstyle that they would want. Does that make sense?
It
Because like if
does,
Vin
but I
Diesel
feel
or someone else grew their hair out, it would be patchy, terrible hairline, and look bad. You know what I mean? Like Shaq. Did you ever see Shaq when he grew his hair
oh
out?
yeah, I thought you were saying like if they had the chance to like have a whole different
That
head
is what I'm
genetic
saying.
makeup.
Yeah. That is what I'm
Oh.
saying.
Bald Rock with hair. Actually, he might have the head shape that I'm saying that I have. 'Cause it kind of
So you don't
points-
like him bald.
It kind of goes well.
You
the
also
weird
have
thing
the same
is-
body shape as The Rock, actually, too. That's pretty
yeah, I'm
crazy.
fucking
Yeah.
6'7", 220 pounds. I'm jacked.
Jack to the gills.
Jacked to the rocks.
Speaking of rocks, you
My rant?
today's
How did you
segment-
know? Oh shit!
today's
Wait, how did you know?
segment
Oh, I told
is
you earlier.
rant, where we rant about something that's irking us or annoying us, or so that's on our mind. And you specifically said you had one about rocks or The Rock. I'm not even sure which one.
I do have one about rocks, and now I have 3 rants actually now. Well, one they maybe got a preview for.
Well, now that
already.
you have 3 rants, I think we should just jump in. I mean, you can save some for next rant in like 4 or 5 weeks or something.
I
but-
think this might kill a good 45 minutes if you're down.
Yeah, that
Let me
sounds
get
good.
into the rocks one, because I think this one maybe doesn't have as much of a discussion in it. But okay, so a few months ago, I'm comfortable with saying now that I broke my ankle, or I broke my foot before our friend's wedding.
Ouchies.
It still hurts actually, and that was like, I mean, how many months ago was that?
Did you
I
ever
mean,
get it checked out? Or you just were like, whatever?
I actually recently had a doctor's appointment where I talked to them about it, and they said like
They
monitor
said,
it.
I'm not a foot doctor.
I'm not a podiatrist or a pediatrician, so don't bring your kids in here. Don't bring those weak ass
And
ankles in here.
especially don't bring your kids' feet in here.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Kids' feet. Isn't it funny how feet? Do you feel like feet are
Feet
one
are
of the things
gross?
that get grosser as you get older? Like it's rapidly getting grosser, like as opposed to the
Yes.
rest of your body.
Well, I was gonna say yes, but I also think everything on a person gets grosser as they get older. So that's just
I think
me.
the feet go faster.
Get faster.
think
I
the
mean,
feet-
that's
yeah,
fair. It is weird that the feet have a stigma of being gross, as
Fetishized?
opposed to that too. But as opposed to like hands, which in my opinion are probably dirtier than most people's feet.
Oh, they're definitely dirtier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
like, oh,
I
gross
wash my
but
feet
we
3 or 4
shake
times
our...
a day. They are clean.
Yeah, same. That's
Yeah,
wow.
they're
But
beautiful.
hands I don't
too.
even touch though. Like, why would I wash my
No, hands are disgusting. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm touching myself right now. It's just you can't stop it. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I broke my foot.
Oh yeah.
I was limping around for like a month and a half. My foot, I think I showed you a picture. It was the size, 3 times its size. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was huge. I don't know if I saw a picture. I think I saw your actual foot.
Oh yeah, it might have been that. It was pretty awful. It's recovered a little bit, but it feels like the side of it I may have just like chipped a piece or fractured or something, because
Yeah.
it's not completely stable. The that happened. The breaking of the foot happened. I was just I told the story. I was just walking out of my partner's apartment. If we get a little more detailed on that, I walked out of my partner's apartment and stepped on a rock. I think, right? There's
What do you
definitely
mean? What?
there's a rock involved.
First
somewhere.
off,
either I
first
like
off, this is news, as if you're making it up now and
I'm
didn't
not
tell us
making
in
it
the
up.
be-
I'm
right,
not
but
making it
I'm
up.
letting you know how it sounds that you didn't bring this up.
This
to
was
begin with.
months ago.
And now you
This
said,
is-
I think, at the end of
okay,
that
look.
sentence.
Okay, 1, this was months ago. 2, like it happened and I was in immense pain. So I don't know if my foot made
That's actually
complete
fair point.
complete this is what I meant by I think. I don't know if I made complete contact with the rock, or I like semi, stepped on it, or I like stepped over it. Whatever it is, there's like a rock involved, right? And this is not even the point of the rant. I'm just going back to like when this kind of realization kind of started to start. Okay. This rock is essentially is like a little pebble of decoration that you find millions of these at this apartment
It was
complex.
a fake rock.
It's not a fake rock. It's just that rather than putting grass or dirt, they put a bunch of rocks at the apartment complex as decorative, like as scenery, as what do you call it? Like you get what I'm saying? My apartment has them too. If you've been to my apartment, this is where I'm going with this.
Okay, sure, but aren't they usually not on like walkways, or like it is the walkway?
Aren't, but it's impossible to keep them out of the walkway.
Got
is
it,
what
because
I'm
people
saying.
step on it and they'll get on the walkway.
Well, because
whatever.
whether it's dogs or people or with a wind, whatever it be,
Is
an
that like
eagle-
is that anti-dog to like have rocks instead of like grass or something? What is that?
Oh, maybe it does have to do with dogs. So it's so that they don't like pee closer to the apartments, right?
And people don't like leave their
Or
dogs.
yeah, oh, that's true. Maybe that's part of it. Whatever it is, these rocks are a nuisance and a menace to society. They're
How big
they're
is
all
the
over the
rock?
place. They're small. They're like, I mean, not small, but like, like
You have a
it's
Band-Aid
like a
on your
little.
arm.
It's a garden rock. Oh yeah, I went to the doctor.
What? Why?
Can you focus?
Hold on.
Can you,
You have
as
a
a
huge
normal
Band-Aid on your
checkup? I
arm.
got my blood drawn.
You get your blood drawn every time you go to the doctor?
It's I'm getting labs done. Yeah, I'm checking all the things.
Oh wow.
Actually, I'm doing a follow-up checkup. The last one they told me I needed more vitamin D. So
Is that the sun one?
that it comes from the sun. Actually, I was listening to a podcast the other day that talked about how the darker you are, you're actually more resistant to absorbing vitamin D
It's bad for
than a
both of
lighter
us.
skinned person. Yeah, so we need to actually either have one, more time in the sun, or two, just take a supplement, which is what most people. Because I think our ancestors would have just really adapted to like having a lot of sun daily is what that's about.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just you had a giant bandage on your arm. So
It's
I
a
wanted
normal
to-
size band-aid.
It's huge.
Okay. Yeah, I got my blood drawn. I'm okay, I think. Focus on the rocks.
Hey,
If
what
there's
blood type are
one
you?
problem I can solve while I'm on this earth, sorry. I'm O positive. I'm the universal donor.
No, that's O negative.
I'm O negative, the universal donor.
I think I could be wrong.
I'm
I'm
the
O
universal
positive as
donor.
well.
Are you positive?
No.
Have we talked about Fern Gully?
I don't know what
Oh,
that
this
is,
is
so
like-
probably not.
Fern Gully?
Is that a
The
person?
name is Batty.
Oh.
It's a Batty is a Robin Williams role from the movie Fern Gully,
Oh,
which
it's
is
a movie.
I think it's a Disney movie about like they're trying to save a rainforest or something.
Focus, man. The Rock.
You're the one that got distracted by the Band-Aid and then the this and that. I'm just saying these rocks are in a lot of apartment complexes is what I've started to notice. And they're horrible. You trip on them, you
Well,
like no, it's a thing. I've seen people tripping on them and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's what happened to me." I'm having the realization in these last few months.
that rock broke your foot. That's
What?
crazy.
What is the point of these dirty rocks things stuff can get in there? Like it's horrible. Put turf or put like
No, then you'll get
just
turf
put dirt
toe.
or just put dirt. Turf toe. That's not real. Or put like something beside. Or put cement. Fuck it. Put cement, man. Who cares?
Some
like,
what?
Why do we need the rock? Put cement. It's gonna
What is
accomplish
meant?
the same function. Cement. Put cement.
Ew,
Like the
what?
truck. You remember the truck? The episode that we filmed last week. My
Oh, I
God.
didn't mention to the people that we just got out of a theme month, August.
Yeah, that's right. How about that last guest, man? They were
Crazy.
they went off the fucking wall.
Oof.
Yeah. These I'm
I actually think this is a good rant. Those
I want
rocks
to make
kinda,
it illegal. That's how much I
Well,
hate
I don't
it.
think. Yeah.
Or like when you get them stuck in your like car tires, or if there's like a really pokey one where it's because they get like inside the.
I feel
There's
like
so many
you're
things.
not helping.
There's so many
you
reasons.
know, like when. You know how like people, you're doing this thing where you're exaggerating on how bad they are, and it's making me like them more. You need to stay to what the
Oh
real
my
problem is with
God.
them. They are bad. I believe
Fine.
you.
They
But
broke
when
my
you
foot.
exaggerate,
They broke my whole foot. That's how bad they are. If that's what you want. I hate the rocks at apartment complex. I think they look dumb. I don't understand the function they serve, and they're dangerous. And those are the three things. Those are the
would
three.
it be illegal if we got rid of them?
What do you mean?
Like if you and me let's say we got a trash bag, multiple trash bags, and a little shovel, and we just went around, got all the rocks, put them in the bag, and then we got the bags and took them somewhere else. And
It
got rid
can't
of
be
them.
right because no one's keeping track of them, right? So that how can they
I don't
be like,
know.
this is ridiculous?
It'd be a lot of time and effort from us, but
Can
I think
you
it might be
imagine?
worth it.
Like the managers of the apartment complex come out and we just have a bag of rocks. It's tearing. It's plastic. We're spilling rocks all over the road.
And they don't know
like-
how to get us to stop because it's not illegal.
Oh man, it's so bad. But I'm surprised I haven't ranted about the rocks before because I've been slowly realizing this, and because they're at my apartment, they're at my partner's apartment, and then just I see them at like I notice it now at other apartment. I'm like, why?
Well, that's good.
Why
You
the rocks
should
at the
because
apartment complexes?
you'll break your other foot if you don't look out for them.
Yeah, right. If only I was looking like, where I was walking. Oh man.
You just gotta pretend that there's literally a rock on every step, so you have to like look and be careful.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good rant. Do you want to tell your other two, or do you want to save them, holster them?
The other one, you know what one of them is. That was the braces and the retainers.
That's right.
I mean, that could be a quick one, but it's also weird that I rant about it because I've never had braces or a retainer.
You know what? That's true. Maybe you shouldn't, because that's kind of like stolen valor.
It just seems like a scam to me. Like, why am I going to do this
Well,
thing
it's
that's
not a
going to, for the
scam.
rest of my life, I have to wear a retainer? Are they tracking it? Are they tracking the retainer?
So the thing is, you don't have to, but your teeth will mess up again.
That's just, I don't know. How long did you have braces for?
About 3 years, 3.5 years around.
And how long would it take your teeth to mess up again if you didn't wear the
Instantly.
retainer?
My teeth are messed up almost like a
What the
couple years
fuck?
later. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, also,
Would you?
I had more teeth grow in during that time, so I think that didn't help.
I thought you were gonna say I had more teeth growing up, which I guess
than
isn't
I do
that weird.
now.
But yeah,
Actually, I had less. I have more teeth now. I have wisdom teeth, I guess what they're called.
yeah. Every time I have anything closely resembling an ache in my mouth, I just figure it's my wisdom teeth, and it never is. It's always the 5 cavities that I have. Actually, let me say something. For someone with bad teeth, and I'm just going to be super honest, don't even take care of them that well, never had a cavity in my adult teeth.
That's impressive, actually.
Never had a cavity. Never.
That's
I had one
actually impressive.
in my baby teeth. I had a cap put in for a cavity on one of my molars, and I think that was it. Honestly. And I eat candy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I don't want to be weird or anything, but I might have the most cavities of anyone I know. So that's
Oh,
we're
are you
like on
serious?
opposite spectrum. Yeah, I get cavities so easily somehow.
I actually didn't know that about you.
It's insane how easily I get cavities.
Is it too much if I guess the number of cavities you've had your adult life? Or your adult teeth's life?
I don't know how many I've had in my adult life. Maybe like 3.
Oh, I wanted to guess.
Sorry. Oh, I
Also,
don't
3's
know.
not that much.
It's not, but I don't know that many people who have had a ton more.
I mean,
and also, I also had a lot when I was a kid too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna run out of real estate quick. Like after 4 or 5, it's like, where are you gonna have a cavity at that point, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I don't know, but yeah, did not know that. 3 cavities, 0 cavities. Ka-ting.
Yeah.
And I have all 4 of my wisdom teeth.
Me too.
Oh, cool, nice. And I've
My
never had
rant
braces.
is I have. My rant is
And
a
I
quick
don't
one.
live in a hotel.
My rant is a quick one. It has to do with the strike, the writer's strike. I don't know if I'm gonna piss anyone off with this rant, but
Do it.
I've just been seeing. I see some things that like have to do with the strike in certain ways, and it makes me a little annoyed and confused on how people can think this way.
Okay.
When someone sees this strike happening and we don't I mean there's obviously a bigger issue, and it comes down to inconvenience, confusing that with other things. But it's like when people get mad at no new shows or movies, or that, because that's dealing with this specific strike, it obviously can be other things. But for this one, like, oh, they're not getting new stuff, and things aren't moving. Stop touching your mic, man.
I'm sorry, man. I wanted to point at my mouth.
And they see that, and they get upset at the people on strike and not at the billionaire bosses not paying them. Like, they get mad at the people on strike, like, oh, just go back to work, like, stop being so greedy, or stop whatever. Like, that annoys me so much that I can't. It makes me like, I don't know, and like just randomly so upset.
I mean, that's so. It'd be shocking for me that someone I knew or anything on any of my social medias would like that's such a far removed opinion. Like
It's not
it is
necessarily
ridiculous.
someone I know. It's more just like if you see a tweet and then like
Yeah.
replies to it or that's what confuses me. It's like, how can anyone think that way?
You
Like,
think sometimes people are being contrarian? Maybe they're just trying.
no,
to,
I
like,
think it's entitlement and like inconvenience, right? Like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
not
for
getting
sure.
my stuff. Like, just do it.
Like, I
Like,
just
I
want
would
it
do
to
it
happen.
for cheap or whatever. Like, and because a lot of people, and it's also like big corporations pushing a certain narrative too, right? To get the
Yeah, of
people
course.
upset at the writers instead of them.
Right.
But it's
I didn't
like,
know anybody was on the side of the corporations on this one, so that's funny. Didn't know that was
yeah,
even the
I don't
thing.
even know if they're on the side of corporations, more that they're just mad at the writers or whatever. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's also kind of the point. Is like, like, hey, we do provide a service. We
right.
because
That
we're
is
not
the
a
point of the
fucking
strike.
we're not an electrician. We're not a lawyer, whatever. Like, you need to pay us because we provide something that you need in your life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think people, yeah, that's wild to me. I mean, I hate to. I need to cover my bases because I'm thinking like, have I ever like had an opinion like that? But like that just seems
No.
brain dead to me. That seems just dumber than rocks.
And I'm sure I've had like a
Yeah.
similar opinion when I was younger, not to that extent, but maybe like seeing something and like taking the wrong side because your initial thought is like, oh, I'm upset at this thing. But if
Yeah.
you really think about it, it's like, it's obviously the billionaire owners of these corporations not wanting to give 0.001% more of their money to,
Yeah, and also it's just like, and actually I have a couple of interesting things here, and I don't know shit about the market or the economy, but I do feel like a lot of people are waking up to the power of the laborer, and like, as a human, you're not entitled to do anything. You don't, if you don't like the amount of money you're getting paid to do something, you literally have not an inkling, nothing that's like, oh, this is my due. Teachers should all go on strike. Like, like we should, labor is supposed to have an effect on the market. So just like there's a supply and demand, there's supposed to be supply and demand of labor. What happens is, like, when you get an oversaturation and a concentration of like a lot of money in these small single corporations, you get an oversaturation of the laborers in a market, and so it is harder for that to like balance out, because people, whoever's going to do the job for the least amount of money is going to drive that price of that labor, right?
Right.
So that's the point of unions, is to like, solidify that, like, we're on the same page. This is how much we should be getting paid for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know shit about this stuff.
No, I think that
but
was well
it's
said.
like, it's just one of those things. Is how dare any human being be like, yo, you're supposed to be doing this? It's like, no, that person's not a writer. That person's a human. Just because they're 20 times more creative than you'll ever be in your life doesn't mean that you deserve like anything from that.
That was very well
ridiculous.
said. It just gets me. It gets me like, I think I get the most mad at that right at this moment of anything I'm looking through in social media. Like, that gets me
right.
so annoyed.
That's ridiculous. That's being against any union or anybody that's on strike is literally, you're just like, yeah, like, we deserve for this person, like, this person to be doing that. It's like, no, dude, like, your UPS driver is a human and they do a job, and if they don't want to do the job for the amount they're getting paid, like, fuck you, I mean, let that bitch crash. Let the economy fucking. I don't know.
Good rants all around.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like steal that one from you too.
No, I liked it. It was good.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the tournament.
Oh no,
we got a long one. We have a 16.
I didn't bring a tournament.
I got you.
Oh yeah.
I got you, man. I didn't say at the beginning. I kind of forgot. My bad. The tournament today here on Tournament Style, the podcast where we host a tournament every single week after we rant about things. The tournament today is animal physical or animal trait or body part that you would most likely want on your
when you
body.
texted this to me earlier, I think the wordage was like animal body part that you most want. So it almost sounded like I want a physical leg of lamb. You know? It was very strange.
I understand. Yeah.
You'd most want to like have it, right? Like
Yeah,
this is
have
like,
on your
okay,
body.
right?
And
But in like a cool way.
in
you know?
I mean, it could be uncool too. That's kind of
Okay.
like the draws there,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, so we have normally we here at Tournament Style we do an 8-thing bracket of whatever it is we're tournamenting. Today we're doing 16. There's just so many animals that have cool things about them that we have to tournament. Why are you laughing?
Is the tournament. This is the tournament that Austin said, "Oh wow, I can't pick just 8." Damn.
At the beginning of today, I had 4. I texted Guillermo. He threw 1 or 2 ideas at me, and that just sent me on a spiral of like, oh, this.
That's good stuff. Yeah, that
Yes.
sounds fun. I love a good 16.
I think it'll be
16 tournament.
more. People will understand it more as we just go through it. So I think we should
let's just
hop
dive
right
in.
in.
For sure.
Okay, animal part you most would want to have. The first matchup: kangaroo pouch versus camel humps.
Oh, that's a low seed for me.
Well,
Camel
it's the
humps?
16th seed technically, but let's get the pros first.
Okay, all right, let's
It's
get the pros first.
it holds water, a lot of water. Let's say you're at like a music festival or like your
No,
hike
I did
or
forget
something.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a purpose.
Would it be on your back, or can I choose where the hump
No,
is?
you can't just
Oh,
choose where
shit.
this part is. It's got to be,
shoot.
because then
Okay.
no.
Holds water. People can ride it. I mean, that's cool.
Well, I don't know about that.
No. Okay, well then it's not a pro then. I'm
People
trying to
could
build a
ride the
case here.
camel. It's not because of the humps. It's because of the rest of the camel. Actually,
The fuck does that?
in fact, the
fuck does
hump
that
kind of
mean?
like because you're saying just because you have humps, people can ride it. That's not true.
That's exactly what that
That's
means.
no.
People could have ridden anything else besides camels, but camels are the most comfortable.
That's not.
And also,
that's just
didn't they also
false.
have like some of the best endurance? Hold on.
Again, not
you
part of
talk
the
more
camel. You were just talking about the humps. You keep bringing up stuff where it's
Do
not.
we also get to like chew and spit? Like,
right? No.
Camel attributes.
What do you like, the dromedary camel or the Berber camel, the Brigham camel?
I'm sorry.
What are they called? The Brigham Young camels?
I actually don't know what you're talking about. Are
There's
there
2
different kind
types of camels, man. A dromedary and
piecing
a
that together.
Brigham Young.
Do you expect me to know which one I like more right off the bat? Dromedary.
Do you want me to tell you the
camel.
difference?
Oh, a dromedary candle.
A dromedary and a Bactrian.
Yeah, please tell me the difference while I also Wikipedia at the
The
same
one
time.
that starts with a D has
Yeah.
1 hump, like a D. The one that starts with a B has 2 humps, like a B. What do you think now, smart man?
How many humps do we get then?
Well, it depends, right?
I don't know. Does it? Like you're
Okay, we got
pitching me an animal
16
body part,
animals.
right?
Hold
Hold on.
You're
This is gonna
so concerned about the
No, no, no,
camel.
no. You're the one that asked me which my favorite was. First of all,
Well, depending on your favorite, that could have been the amount of body parts or
but
amount
I
of humps.
don't get to
rather.
choose how many humps I get.
Which one's your favorite, man?
Let's say 2. Let's say 2.
Then you get 2.
Max 2. I can't have 3.
No, you can't have because these are camel humps.
Dude, I don't know, man.
You can't have 3 or 4.
Yeah, it seems a little arbitrary to me, but that's gonna bring it down. That's gonna bring it down a peg.
Okay.
For
Okay.
sure.
What about the kangaroo pouch? You can it's like a big pocket.
Can I only keep my kids in there?
No, you can. You just
That was funny. I'm surprised you
laughed so hard at your
sailed
own
right
joke.
through that. You sailed right through that. I needed like a kick drum, and I don't have anything queued up on the soundboard. That was hilarious. That was
you
gold.
can carry more stuff than your kid, man.
Okay. What
What are these questions that
A
you
lot
could
of questions.
possibly could
I have a lot of. So it's
What?
to me, like a skin pouch is gross. Do I get like a furry pouch on like over my?
It depends how
skin?
kangaroos work, man.
Oh
How
my
would I?
fucking
You're
God,
asking all these
dude.
logistical questions.
This is
I
a
thought it was gonna
half-assed
be
thought
pros
tournament,
and
man.
cons of
This
these
tournament
things, not
is
like
half baked. We're on the first one, and there's holes all over the place.
there's only one hole in the pouch, man.
Just
That's it.
you, you decide. Does the pouch made of my skin, or do I have fur? Like skin
It's your
fur, or
it's your
whatever.
skin fur.
Oh, that's I'm not gonna put things.
Well,
like,
you're a hairy
tucked in
man,
my
so you
skin.
have hair.
No, but
So,
still, it's
no,
like
but
it's gonna
you-
be the
Like, you know what I
splat-
mean? Like hair would
the-
grow where it would be because your hair grows there.
It would look hairy, but it would be made of skin. Like it's like putting something in between, like your. I don't know. Like it'd be like storing things in your belly button. Like that's.
Nah, come on, it's not like that. It's a
that's
big
what
pouch.
That's why I'm asking.
It's a big pouch.
No, I know. I said like.
It's enough to
obviously
fit
it's
your
bigger,
kid.
but your kid's in between like two folds of your skin. That
It's
seems
like a
gross to me.
kangaroo. Yeah,
And is it comfortable in there?
probably not.
I don't know. At first, it seemed really obvious that
Everyone
the camel was
thought,
the
yeah,
loser,
camels would lose.
but the pouch is kind of gross. Depending on, again, do I get the whole? Do I
Like,
get
a lot
like
of
the
these
buff?
are going to be kind of
Do
gross.
I get buff
right?
like the kangaroo?
No,
do I
you
get the
don't.
buff? Do I
Again,
get the buff.
that's based on your decisions of whether you work out or not, right?
That doesn't make. Oh, like I'm doing like pull-ups with my kid in the pouch.
Again, you can do
doing
whatever
pull-ups with
you
the kid
want.
in the pouch. I don't know, man. I feel like it'd be like a purse. Like I would just lose things in there. You know?
What?
Yeah,
It would
yes.
be like a purse. I'm not. I guess you could lose stuff in there. Yeah, don't.
It seems like a good idea at the onset, but I think it's a terrible idea.
Are you going with the
when you think
camel
about it.
humps?
I'm leaning slightly towards the camel. I mean, how do you feel?
I feel like I'm more interested in voting your way, so I'll go with the camel humps.
Oh, am I destroying this tournament? That's the kangaroo pouch is the number 1 seed, yeah?
That's right.
That's
The rest
insane.
of these won't be in order. The next one's gonna be the 2 versus the 15, and then we'll go from the 1 through 8 after that. But next up,
I don't think I could.
camel
go ahead, yeah.
camel humps moved on. The pouch is
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. No, yeah.
Albatross wings versus bat ears.
Why so specific on the wings?
It's
Oh,
the biggest wingspan of any bird is the
Oh.
albatross.
Okay, so then do I get wings with the ratio of the wings to the albatross, or do I get the exact length that an
No,
albatross
you get
wing
ratio. You
would-
get ratio.
I get ratio.
You get ratio. Yeah, that one no.
Because I have an 8 to 11 feet from tip to tip, which is already pretty big,
Yeah, definitely.
and I'm bigger than an albatross. So
A lot bigger, I think.
yeah, no, just like generally bigger. Okay, so really big wings is what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. Big wings versus bat ears, which is the best
That's-
mammal at hearing, I believe. I looked up.
Ooh, better than even like whales and stuff.
That's what I heard.
So bat ears, that enables them to use like the echolocation,
So you
or is that like a
can't
brain
use.
thing?
Well, yeah, I think that'd be a brain thing. Again,
So I
don't-
get the really.
How would I know all these facts about all of these animals? You understand that I
just-
can't do that, right?
No, I'm just. I just want to know, what do I get? Like, what do I get for the bat
You
wings?
get
Like,
bat
what's-
ears, man. That's
Do I
it.
get the little bat snout? Do I get the
No,
little
of
bat
course
snout?
you get the ears.
You're killing all of these for me. Okay,
Oh
so
my
you get
God.
the ears and they hear very well, or is that inside the ear canal?
No,
do I
you
not get the bad ear canal?
You hear very
Oh.
well, man.
Okay,
come
so I hear
on.
very well,
Yes.
but I'm just hearing normal noise, not like Daredevil style, like detecting stuff through walls and.
I don't know. I don't know how well bats can hear. I imagine you can hear through walls. Yeah.
Right, but you don't get the visual.
Well,
like,
yeah, of course not. It's just you imagine just really
Actually,
good hearing.
hold on. No, I've heard of people who
Maybe too good of hearing. Is that what you're about to say?
Actually, yeah, that's a huge thing. Actually, another rant I had.
You'd be able to hear everything.
Yeah, I would never sleep. So crickets have
They're
been
not in.
plaguing me.
They're not in here. You can't go back to the
No,
rant,
I'm ranting. Oh, okay.
Nah,
Well,
the rants are over.
I'm just gonna say, if these crickets are keeping me awake with my normal hearing as a bat
That's a
man,
good point.
I
I
don't
think
know if I would
albatross
make it.
wings move on just from that.
Can I still ask?
What?
Oh no, can I say that? Oh, this is what I was gonna say. I have heard of people who have lost their sense of sight and who use
They
a
rely.
walking kick. Sorry?
No, go ahead.
I'm saying they use their walking stick and they tap on the ground to hear the different sounds and know where in a room they are, like near a doorway or near a hallway. So I feel like, and again, I'm just saying this because like
you don't lose
Wait,
your
what?
sight. For
I
this.
know I don't lose my sight. I just
Okay.
want to know, like,
Just want to make
can
sure.
I use the hearing as in some, extra sensory way?
It already is an extra sensory way. The point
Well,
is,
it's an
it's better
enhanced
hearing.
sense.
It is. You wouldn't
Okay.
enhance your sight then.
No, I know it would make it worse.
Maybe.
I wouldn't have to wear contacts. Whatever, just go on. And yeah, I think that the albatross wings is fine.
Okay, next up we have a monkey tail versus eagle eyes.
Oh wait, do eagles actually have really good eyesight?
That is correct, at least from what I
Cool.
googled. When I googled animal with best sight.
So it's like, yeah, when we say like, oh, that person has,
Yeah, I
has an
think they
eagle
have
eye.
25. Like, so we have 20/20. They have
Uh-huh.
25. So they have like 4 times better sight than us, basically.
Jeez. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Dang, that's awesome. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's they're flying over like looking
Yeah,
for
they
food,
fly pretty
right?
high, right?
Oh, okay. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I
Versus a
I would
monkey
give-
tail. Prehensile,
Dude,
whatever they're called.
Sorry?
Where they can like pick stuff up and whatnot.
Oh, dexterous?
No, they're like was it pre something?
Well, while you look that up, what I was gonna say is I would
Prehensile. Prehensile?
I would pay a lot of money just to have 20/20 vision, honestly. So
That's a good point, yeah.
like 20 to 5 sounds crazy.
Yeah, prehensile tail, able to grasp objects.
Prehensile tail. I guess that kind of sounds cool.
It's like
I mean,
another
it's
limb,
still-
yeah, another arm, but it's behind you.
Yeah, it sounds cooler than I think it actually would be. Being able to see 4 times as well as you can currently, that's
that might be
insane.
the winner. That might be too overpowered in this bracket.
That's like a lot. That's pretty applicable too, also. And then like, yeah, I don't know. I guess what would looking at computers be like? Do you have to put on readers?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, weird. Do I get to caw like the eagle?
You can call, yeah.
Okay, all right. So let me caw. All right. I personally am leaning eagle eye.
That's
but
fine. That's a good pick, I think. Let's move on eagle
Yeah.
eyes.
Okay, move on eagle eyes then.
Next up, we have an African elephant trunk, which was gonna be on this list anyway, but I looked up best smell, animal with best smell.
Oh, okay.
The elephant.
Yeah.
The African elephant with the trunk.
Okay.
Versus a whale blowhole.
Okay, similar and opposite. So, didn't we recently have an episode where we talked about? I mean, to the listeners, it could have been months or years
Definitely,
ago, but
we
like
did,
us
yeah.
recently have
Yeah.
a discussion about the elephant trunk.
Mhm.
What is the evolutionary? Okay, so
They use it we looked it up. They like grab stuff and eat, and like they do a lot of stuff with it. Yeah.
and is that? But why are the nostrils at the end? How was that evolutionarily advantageous?
I don't think they were. I don't know. I don't know. But it's
See,
a
'cause
good nostril.
It's
It's
that's-
one of the
that's-
best.
Which is crazy because you think about the smell has
long?
to make it all the way up
That's
the trunk. So is it? There's just tons of hairs in there.
Gotta
aren't
be.
the hairs the
Gotta
thing
be
that,
right. You can also like get water with
I don't
it,
even know.
spit it out.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know how our sense of smell works. So we're breathing in with our nose particles that are being like,
It's all particles, yeah.
but it's not going into your brain. Like they're being sensed by what, the hairs in our nose? Is that what it is?
I don't think it's the hairs, but I think it's
Well, then what is it?
I don't
The
know.
skin in our nose?
man.
There's only a couple of options, is what I'm saying. I need you to have the answers to that.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, I like the elephant's trunk, but I like the utility of it. I'm a little bothered by if I could have the elephant's trunk, but the nostrils are like closer to my eyes,
No,
Like, in my mind, that makes sense.
that doesn't make any sense at all.
But also,
Whale blowhole.
you can kind of use the trunk as a snorkel. Speaking of water,
yeah,
like you put your,
They-
and then
I
maybe
think they
that's
do
what it
that,
was.
right?
Maybe that's what maybe that's what it was.
It's a cross.
Yeah. Because all the weight is holding them so they can actually walk across the water, like under the water. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm learning a lot about elephants today. I don't know if you meant for that to happen.
Okay, talk
Yeah,
about
man,
the
a
whale
blow-
blowhole.
A blowhole? I don't know, bro. Another orifice for me to exhale from? Like, I don't know. What's the function of
Then
that?
pick
Sell
the trunk, man.
Sell me
Pick the
blowhole.
trunk.
No. I want you to really pitch blowhole to me.
I don't
Why
know,
do I need a
man.
blowhole? Huh?
Maybe you can
Do I
like
get increased lung capacity?
probably, right?
I'm asking you.
I don't
What do
know.
you mean probably?
Yeah, sure. You can like drink some water and spit it out to where it like doesn't bother you or whatever.
Oh, does the blowhole spit out water or air? I guess it's water, huh?
They take in a lot of water.
From breathing?
Just like in them, like when they're eating.
From like swimming? Yeah, right. And the blowhole shoots out the water. That's kind of fun, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's really not very functional for humans because we're not in. I guess I have been swimming a lot actually. If anybody cares,
Should
about
we
my
move
life.
on the elephant trunk?
Hey!
Nobody cares about
Come
your
on.
swimming.
Okay, well, fucking elephant trunk then. I
I
guess.
didn't put any like swimming like any animal that
You didn't put like
uses-
gills
I
or
didn't put
flippers.
gills. No.
What an honorable mention. That's the honorable mention of the fucking century.
Next up, we have shark teeth versus this one's kind of weird. I don't know if it counts as a body part, but you suggested it, so I put it in snake venom.
Oh, right, because it was between the snake venom and the acid saliva of the Komodo dragon.
Which apparently they do not have. Apparently it's just normal saliva, comparable to our
How?
own.
I don't believe you. I don't believe
Just
you.
go on Wikipedia one time for me.
All right, talk about one of them while I Wikipedia this.
No, because you're not gonna listen, and then you're just gonna talk about
no, I'm
how
listening,
can I
I'm
use a
listening.
blowhole.
I'm already on the page. Just say something
Shark
about
teeth,
blowhole or
man. You have
whatever.
like a million teeth, and they're all straight, like you've been asking. What do you think about that?
The teeth are
You
straight.
lose one, and one just grows in, right?
Oh, does that happen with
I
sharks?
think. I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. I get the rows of teeth.
Yeah, you get like a bunch.
Do I get a larger mouth?
Uh, maybe.
How am I gonna?
It's all
suck
proportional.
dick?
I think that's gone. I think that
I also want you to
ability-
like, not that it has to be bleeped out, but for the effect, I want it bleeped out. Like, how do I
Gotcha.
suck? Beep.
I got it,
No,
man.
sound really good.
I
No,
got it.
it's
You
fine.
don't need
And leave
to-
that part in.
Oh my god.
Otherwise, I'm gonna keep vamping on it.
Did you look up this snake venom?
Hold on, Komodo dragon.
Just Komodo dragon. Go to
acid
Wikipedia. That's
spit.
it. Nope. Just Komodo
no.
dragon.
Do Komodo dragons spit acid? No, Komodo dragons do not spit acid. See how hard was that?
I
Oh, look
told
at
you
this.
this.
It all gets dissolved in their strong acid stomachs. So if a Komodo dragon throws up,
That's everybody's stomach.
yeah, but they can do it on command. Can
Snake
Komodo
venom.
dragon spit?
No, come
acid
on, come on.
command?
This is we're not even
What?
done with the 16, and we're like 15
Dude,
minutes
this is
in.
your tournament. Don't hurry
But
me
you're
past
taking
my
forever.
choices,
Snake
man.
venom.
It's okay.
Would that be
explain to
useful
me-
at all? Probably not.
No, don't speed past this. Where does it come out of your teeth? Like, I don't
Yeah, it comes out
understand.
of your
Like,
teeth.
Is there a chance I poison myself brushing my
Definitely.
teeth?
No, because snakes can't poison themselves, right? It's
Oh,
like
are you
in
serious?
you. I don't know.
Do
Why
I
would I know
also
this?
produce an
You can't
antidote?
spit it. Yeah. Yeah, antidotes are all used
Oh,
with the venom of their
Okay,
things.
so
right?
you're missing this.
What
in
if
your
you
pitch.
went and bit snakes and you're like, what now?
Wait, what?
And they die.
You go around biting. I think it would just die if a human bit a snake, right? Like hard enough.
I don't
I
want to
feel
think about that.
like a venomous human, but also my body makes the antidote. I feel like that's a disaster waiting to happen, you know?
Sure, man.
What?
Sure.
You're the
What do you
this
want
is
from
your
me? Sure.
tournament, man.
Sure,
This is
man.
not going the way you planned.
I just didn't
You're
think you'd have so
asking
many questions.
This
I thought
is-
you'd be pitching me like, oh, that's cool. So you could do this, this, and this.
This
And
is
we'd both be like,
not a
yeah, that's
true-
cool. But it's also bad for this, this, and this.
I just some of these it's like if you just get the body part but not the cool stuff, like it's pointless, right? Like,
That's
yeah,
part of the
I
tournament,
don't want
right?
I don't want a camel hump that doesn't store water and
Oh
people
my
can't
God.
ride it.
You can
You know,
store
if they
water.
can't
You
ri-
missed the
but
part.
you said they can't ride it.
Of
You
course.
said-
Of course.
I don't get why.
The function
Okay.
of the humps are not for
Is it made
riding.
of
If anything,
bone,
like
or
I
is it made of,
said,
like
that,
muscle,
that
or
makes
is it
it
made of fat?
harder.
It's really
If the camel had 0 humps, you'd still be able to ride it like a horse, right?
yeah, but you wouldn't. It would be you couldn't see as far. You'd be shorter. You'd be lower. Yeah, but
You
your
think
line of
people
sight.
ride on the hump?
Yeah. Oh wait, do they not? Is that?
I don't think so, man.
That's crazy. Okay, hold on. It's the snake venom versus what?
Shark teeth.
Oh, shark teeth. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's all coming back to me. The rows of teeth, small mouth.
Which one do you pick, man?
It makes no sense. Yeah, like you could just sharpen your normal human teeth if you wanted that,
Uh-huh.
and then you'd never be able to have braces. You would have the teeth that Christopher Walken has in the Sleepy Hollow movie.
Have you
when
ever
he's the
seen
Headless Horseman?
anyone with veneers lose a veneer?
Oh, no,
Or
I
what your
haven't.
teeth look like all shaved down before they put them on?
Ooh,
It's
no, but I can't-
disgusting. Don't look it up.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dude,
No.
It is
Yeah, because they have
gross.
to get it fit in there, right?
Yeah,
That's
they shave down
crazy,
all your real
veneers.
teeth. Yeah.
Even though that's crazy, I think I would still rather, if I ever did something to my teeth, would rather get veneers than braces.
Oh yeah, I
Because
think me too.
Braces, your teeth just go back to the same.
Veneers. Yeah,
thing,
come on,
like-
we've talked about this. Stop
What?
it. Okay, I'm gonna
man,
move on shark teeth if you don't speak
No,
up.
no, 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 no,
Venom,
no, no,
snake
no, no,
venom.
no, venom. It's definitely 100%.
Okay, man. Jesus.
And my body makes the antidote.
What if one of them was the rattle on a rattlesnake? That was one of them.
Oh, that is a good one.
Next up, we have an anteater tongue versus cheetah legs.
Thank you for putting that one in there.
Yeah,
The
anteater
anteater
tongue versus cheetah legs.
Okay, I see where you're going with the cheetah legs, but do you see how impractical it is if you just get the legs?
They're so tiny.
Like there's so. This is why. There's so
Okay,
many
this
questions
one I
are
put this on here
necessary.
purposely for you to question it. Yeah,
Oh
because I
my-
don't think it would
yeah,
work in the
right.
same way.
You didn't count on
If
me
you would
also
need all
questioning the
4.
last 9. Yeah, man. I guess if like I have the strength and speed
For
and
argument
stamina of cheetah
purposes,
legs,
you're gonna have the speed of them. Yeah,
okay, but they look funny.
they look silly.
Like I
yeah.
have to. They have to look like cheetah legs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they look
Shit.
silly
I guess
on
I can wear-
cheetahs too. To be fair,
Okay. I guess I have
you
to
never
look that
made
up.
fun of a cat before.
No, they just have normal legs, don't they?
Well, normal
Little
for
paws.
cats, but they look silly.
I guess. Okay, cheetah legs, cheetah legs speed, and that was versus
Anteater tongue.
Right, a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah,
You get the snout.
you don't get the snout. You just get the
What?
tongue. You also
Hold
don't
on.
lose your teeth because I'm pretty sure they don't have any teeth, but you keep your teeth.
What? Oh, that thing is long.
It's 2 feet, I think.
Okay, so here's my question: is the tongue attached to the tip of the snout, or does it go all the way down the snout?
I think it goes all the way down.
Dude, honestly, I can't like really look at this.
I
This is
know, kinda gross,
looking.
yeah.
Yeah, what the heck? I think I have to. I have to pass on the anteater tongue.
Cheetah legs for you.
I mean, is it? What does it do? It eats ants.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
what else can I
much.
do with the tongue?
This was your
Anything?
suggestion.
Do they like? Does it serve any other? Like, what did you find out in your research? Does it
That they don't have teeth.
Do I get to keep my teeth?
You get to keep your teeth.
Oh, okay. I still think the cheetah, just for the speed and stamina, the
Right.
cheetah legs makes sense. Ooh, do I get the claws?
No.
What? Give me
on
the
your
tongue
toenails? On your
then.
toenails? Like toe claws?
Yeah,
Yes, yeah. You get toe
yeah.
claws. Sorry.
All right,
I
that's
thought you
all I
meant on your
wanted.
hands.
No.
Okay, stop. Next up is a giraffe neck
Yeah.
versus a turtle shell.
This one's easy for me. Can you
Oh,
guess? This is
interesting.
super simple. I think.
Giraffe neck?
No, what
What?
the fuck?
I don't know.
What is the point of the giraffe neck? I don't
What
understand.
do you mean? To get food and stuff.
From where, man?
The
Where do you think we
trees and the
live?
tall stuff that
This
you
is
can't.
a Galapagos Island, bro.
Have you ever
Like, I
not been
get
able to
food-
reach like the top of
I get
your
food at the fucking juice land where the counter's human height. Okay, am I also short? Do I like? It's like my body like scrunches down and then
You're the
neck.
same height. It's just
I'm
your body
5'11".
there.
I'm 5'11". I want to see someone.
No,
Oh,
you
man,
don't.
when somebody, when we're huge and someone goes back and listens to all our episodes and you hear this one, I want a graphic designer
I
to
kinda
go and
want
make
that.
my body and then like same height,
Uh.
giraffe neck.
Okay,
Please.
giraffe neck turtle. You like the turtle shell?
What's way better than the giraffe neck?
Okay, Jesus, man.
Also, talk about like easy to kill a giraffe. Like just that's all over, you know.
You can kill any human pretty easily, man.
Not
That's
a fucking with a turtle shell. No, you can't.
That's a good point.
That's
you just
right.
fucking hide in there.
Yeah, man.
Wait,
it's
can't you
I-
kill turtles from the? Aren't they soft on the other side? Like, can I just flip
Oh,
you?
shoot. Can I
Like-
flip my shell? Like, can I get in there and then turn around and then turn back to so the hard parts? At the front?
Whatever turtles can do, I guess.
I don't know if it's connected to them. or
Yeah.
not,
What if you're
to be
stuck on
honest.
your back one day?
Oh no, that's so Kafka-esque of you. I think I still go turtle shell.
Okay.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna research.
Last
if
matchup
I'm
of the
attached to
first
the shell.
round. Okay.
Yeah.
Elk antlers versus ram horns.
Oh. I think the horns, right?
Because they're
Ant-
useful.
Like giant like I wouldn't be able to walk through a door normally, right?
Not a normal door. No, you need an elk door.
To look.
Yeah.
It just has like the
Well,
like
some people
T-shaped.
like get like specific apartments to like help them move around. Like you just get your doors fitted to you, you know?
Okay, yeah. But yeah, like you said, not normal doors.
Yeah.
Oh my god, have you ever looked at
Elks.
like a skeleton of a turtle?
No, we're on
Dude, it's like
we're on
empty in
different
there.
animals, man. Yeah, they
The
go inside of
skeleton-
it. Of course it's
No,
empty.
the skeleton like is a part of the shell.
The shell's its own thing or what?
No, the like skeleton like curves around so that there's
You
like
ever eaten turtle?
dude, this is crazy. No, I have not. Wait, is that the thing people do?
I think they make soups from them.
Oh my god, I can't imagine eating a turtle.
You can't imagine eating a lot of animals, but pigs totally fine for you.
I think I'm not super keen on the ram horns. Wait, what are we on?
Elk elk antlers, ram horns.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Why are we talking about turtles?
Exactly.
Oh shit, I lost myself.
Oh my god.
I think I'm. This one's kind of just they're both. It's whatever.
Okay. Do you want me to pick?
Your neck's gonna hurt all the time.
No, you get stronger. That's how it works.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you just get a really strong neck.
Okay, well then, yeah, you can pick.
I'm gonna go, even though they're probably less functional than the horns, because the horns seem like they're useful. I'm gonna say they're
Uh-huh.
prettier. They look good. You would look awesome. People hunt those things and put them on walls and like,
That's scary. Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
you would look good.
People gonna hunt me?
People will hunt you no matter what you have out of all of these. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh.
Imagine you with a
I
turtle
don't-
shell. You're getting hunted, man.
No. Yeah, but you're not getting me with the turtle shell.
Okay, I'm moving on. Elk antlers.
All right.
All right, we have our 8. Let's get into the. It's been an hour and we're barely getting into the tournament
What?
because of
It's
this.
fine. No, we've talked about all of them. Now.
Camel humps versus elk antlers.
You're gonna have to re-explain the camel humps to me because it's been a while.
See,
you
so
get the
you
hump.
said we've
Hold
gone
on,
over
man.
them.
You're
When I
slowing-
said we've been
just-
over an
I
hour.
know. I'm gonna review and then you're gonna fill in the gaps. Okay, you get 2 humps.
Yeah, 1 or 2,
They
whichever. you
store
want.
water.
Of course.
People can or can't ride them. That's up to them.
You don't get stronger, obviously.
You don't get stronger.
No.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all camel humps do.
How? Okay, that's versus what?
Elk antlers.
Oh, this is easy. And camel hump. I didn't even have to ask.
I didn't
any
think
of those
camel
questions.
humps would be in the top 4, but here we are.
Okay, the pouch. Think about it, everybody. Just think about it. Not.
We
no
don't have
bueno.
time to think about it, okay?
Just think about it for 1 second.
Albatross wings versus turtle shell.
This one's difficult for me. Would love the gift of flight, but a
Mhm,
turtle
yeah.
shell is pretty. I think turtle shell is low key one of my favorites. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Do I keep all my other limbs if I get the wings?
Yeah, you don't lose your arms or anything. This is
Yeah,
just
okay.
adding that part to you.
This is tough. This one's really tough. This might be the hardest one for me.
Do you worry that
I-
flying isn't as cracked up as it looks or would think? Like, would
How
you
can
would
it
you
not
fly
be?
once and be like, oh?
How can it not be though?
But that's why, because everyone's like dream of flying is so high up, and then you
Yeah,
do it,
but
and you're like, this kind. It's like,
imagine
imagine
doing
it's
it.
like running.
Yeah, running seems kind of like it sucks.
Running does suck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like it's no, because you glide.
You could
Right.
glide, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would like flying.
Okay, I'm just
Let's
putting
go-
the questions out there.
Let's go wings.
Okay.
I do wings.
Rest in peace to the show.
Here, give me 1 sec. Okay, sorry.
Next up, we have eagle eyes versus cheetah legs.
I think the eagle eye is pretty. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
think you might be
I-
right there.
I would like some cheetah speed, but a lot of these are good now. Yeah, this is. I see why there had to be 16.
Last matchup, maybe the best matchup: elephant trunk versus snake venom.
I'm I'm curious about the elephant trunk. Like I would want to know, like obviously it's gonna take over half my face, but I'd want to like I'd have to play with it, you know, like I have to try.
I
it
think
to
you would
know.
like it. Yeah.
I think so too. Is the thing.
Is
I'm gonna
it
go with that.
okay? I'll ask
We
the
don't need to
question
be
on the next
venomous. I don't need to venom to. What am I gonna kill people? Like that's still illegal, right?
one.
Like what am I
Correct, yeah.
using my venom
Kill
for?
snakes.
I'm not. I can do that with a shovel, and then killing animals. It's like I don't want to bite a wild animal. Yeah.
Okay, final 4. Do you have any honorable mentions?
Yes. Can you remind me what it was?
Gills, I think you wanted.
Yeah, the gills and fins and stuff.
Frog
Yeah,
legs.
That'd be dope. I think not frog legs. I think yeah.
You were
the
saying you really want
underwater-
frog legs,
No,
so you
I
could
want
like
gills.
jump and stuff.
No, I want to be able to like swim around in the depths
I
of
think
the
they
ocean.
swim.
I think I would prefer that to flying actually.
I was
Yeah.
gonna put 2 tails against each other, one prehensile tail where they can grab like the monkey, and one like a whale or something. But it just seemed
Oh, yeah.
too weird to have a whale tail on you. I think
Yeah, tails can get their own tournament, I think.
because like you can like push yourself while swimming.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think I looked it up, and the humpbacks have the strongest tail, which makes sense because they're
Nice.
huge. Okay, final four. We have camel humps versus elephant trunk.
Sorry, you wrap this up, man.
Oh my
I feel
God.
like-
Camel
What
humps,
is-
elephant trunk.
Camel hump, elephant trunk. Camel hump, elephant trunk. This might be one with a camel hump. This is a tough one.
This is a
also.
tough one.
This is a tough one. Do you have any thoughts?
Okay, what I was gonna say about the elephant trunk last time, you know how we talked about the ears? Would having too good of smell be a bad thing sometimes, to where it's like
That
a curse?
That's hard for me to say because I have a terrible sense of smell. So I
Really?
don't even know what. Yeah. It's
I
bad,
think
it's bad.
smell might be my best sense on me.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I
Because I
don't
have
smell
terrible
shit ever.
eyes, bad hearing.
Yeah, bad teeth. Yeah.
I rely on
Huh.
my smell. I'm Daredevil, but with my scent.
Imagine having to survive in the. Well, I guess that would actually make sense.
I when I looked it up, I thought like a bloodhound would have the best one, but it was the elephant.
Yeah, I forget that you get the smell. You get the smell. You get to use it as a snorkel. You get to an extra limb, kind of.
You can wash yourself with it.
You can wash yourself
Put
with
water
it,
in there.
but you have to wear it on your face.
It
all
is
the
on your
time.
face as opposed to your back
Forever.
with your camel hump.
I wouldn't be able to sleep on my stomach. And with the camel hump, I wouldn't be able to
Sleep
sleep
on
my
your back. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have to go camel hump, but barely.
Okay, that's fine.
This tournament's turning out weird.
Camel humps is in the finals. Albatross wings versus eagle eyes,
Oh, eagle eyes.
which feels like the real finals to me. And now we
Gills
have
should've been
camel
the-
humps versus
the-
eagle eyes.
the
And
finals should have been
uh-oh.
Gills. What, man?
Uh-oh.
What?
Look what's in the finals. And
what?
look who has possession.
What? The eagle eye and the.
We're
The-
not
the
fixing
camel
our
hump?
eyesights, buddy. We're getting camel humps.
What? Okay,
You're getting the one, and I'm getting the two.
Wait, I get one.
You get one.
What do you mean?
You get the dramaturgic.
Why do
camel
I get?
hump.
That was two. I think.
No, D is one. I
Why
told
can't
you
we
this at the
both-
beginning.
Why can't we both get two?
Because I asked you your favorite, and you were like, so
That's
you
literally
get
the-
one. You get
that's-
one. You get
that's the
less
only-
water.
That's the only issue I have with this ending. Which, by the way, did not have to be as dramatic as it was. Like, I first of all forgot possession was a thing. Second of
Gonna have to
all,
look for that music.
forgot
somewhere.
you had it. Third of all, I'm fine with camel humps winning. I have to admit, I think the real finals should have been Gills versus Kangaroo Pouch, but fuck that up somewhere. So this is totally fine. Was that your sleeper pick?
no,
time,
no,
or,
no. Mine was elephant trunk, but eagle eyes just seemed too good, so I didn't want it to win. Sort of, you know what I mean? It's
That's fine.
it's also
man.
a curse if you can see too far away. I think so.
I guess, and also you can just have binoculars. So I
Yeah,
guess you
we
could
don't
also
need
just have a
'em.
just have
camel
camel
back.
pack.
Yeah,
Oh, I get why they call it that now.
nice. Yeah.
Because you can ride it.
Okay, that has been tournament style tournament of animal part you would most likely want. The answer is camel humps. Who'd have guessed? Get one. Do you
don't
have any
think
plugs
anybody.
or shout outs here at the end?
I'm not really sure how I feel, if I'm being completely honest. Shouting at myself at the Great Gia, Guylle on on Instagram and X and Threads, I guess. I really don't know, but yeah, all that stuff. Please listen. Please support, comment, follow, rate, all the stuff Austin's gonna say.
You can find more from me at Austin Agars on Twitter and Instagram. And if you are an amazing artist and are for some reason fans of us, please draw us with humps on our back. Get them with one, me with two, specifically.
There's no way.
And if you enjoy the podcast, please rate, review, and subscribe. We'll be back next week, like we always are, with a new non-themed episode of Tournament Style. If you really, really, really enjoyed, please tell a friend about the podcast. That's how we grow here. You tell a friend, they tell a friend, yada yada yada. And yeah, we'll be back next week.
Podcast
Bye.
and then they go on to explain the podcast.
Okay, tournament time.